for a little dog from Koh Samui, 10,000 kilometers away from Wales, pick me back up and put a smile on my face. I can't thank the little guy enough. He's a bundle of joy. He's a bundle of hope.
Rodney was actually found at the side of the road just wandering. He happened to be spotted at the very last moment. Rodney was about 4 or 5 weeks old when he was found. He was a tiny puppy. He had no family, no mother with him. He was found all on his own. When we found him, Rodney was in a really bad state. His skin was falling off. He was red raw to the touch. He really didn't have that long left to live and was just in a terrible, terrible state with a skin infection and malnourishment. He was in the battle of his life to try and stay alive.
I think a big sleep is what you need. Fingers crossed for you now this evening.
It actually was about 2 or 3 days after Rodney arrived that I probably realised he was going to make it. And it was amazing to see the interest in him from all over the world. We had about 500 applications and it was a really long process because he was so special. We wanted to make sure that the right people had him.
Hello everybody, I'm Rodney's dad.
I'm Rodney's mum.
And this is Rodney.
Hi. So I've been following Niall for such a long time. Every morning I'd wake up getting ready for work and I'd watch his stories, see what he's up to with the dogs. And I'd be nagging Cam every morning just to watch him.
I refused because she kept on to me about getting a second dog. At the time I didn't want a second dog. I just wanted to focus. Hello boy. I just wanted to focus on Khabib, who's that other big dog which you've probably seen on our Instagram. Months went by and every morning I'd hear some random Irish guy on her phone, her laughing, her crying. Eventually I caved in January time. A week later, he found Rodney.
What made you apply to adopt Rodney?
It's pretty straightforward. So his courage is willpower, is determination to get better. It fascinated me, it inspired me. At the time I was going through a bit of grief, so I was quite sad myself, and every single time I felt a bit down in the dumps, I'd open Niall's story, watch it, and his little Rodney wiggle would pop up on the screen, and my worries kind of drifted away and I found myself smiling.
Oh, look at that tail. You're massive, mister. You're massive.
What made you visit Rodney in Thailand?
It was pretty straightforward. From the minute Jules told us that Rodney was going to be ours, I had to meet him. The thought of not meeting him and him turning up to a strange country, well, freezing strange country, everything was different. I just had to give him the chance to kind of get to know us and hope within a couple of weeks he would still remember us.
Well, actually, I didn't actually know we were going. It was a surprise for me.
So she was a surprise. And we ended up getting engaged at the same time. The day has come. Rodney has boarded the flight to Paris from Bangkok. How did you feel?
So I was in work. We both were in work actually. So I didn't have time to think about it because I was full all day. But as soon as I got home from work, I was like, oh my God, he's going to be here in like less than 12 hours.
We were preparing to drive to London.
We were told that the pickup was going to be 5 a.m, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
But Cam was like, I bet you they're going to be early. I've got a feeling they're going to be early. We drove to London that night to the pickup point and Cam opened his work van and there was a blow-up bed where he'd pulled out all of his equipment. Got a blow-up bed with a quilt.
Full of tools. But we were just so excited, we just didn't care.
Yeah, and do you know what? He settled straight away.
I think he remembered us.
Straight away, chucked him on the harness in the lead and let him have a little sniff. And as soon as he was in that van with us,
it was time to go home, boy.
Rodney, show everyone your new collar. Show everyone your new collar, boy. Oh, wow. Rodney, should we go home? Should we go home, my boy?
Driving home, I was super excited. Rodney stood up the whole way. I think he could sense that he was going to his forever home. took him straight to Starbucks for a
Puppuccino.
He absolutely loved it, and I think from that moment he knew, you know, he was about to have the best life ever.
Very much. Oh, what's that? What's that for?
Is that yummy?
How has Rodney settled in?
Oh, he settled in amazing.
He settled in amazing, he has.
Yeah,
There's
he really has. Like,
there's no denying it.
I mean, like, he's got the typical, like, you know, puppy behaviours where...
Peas around the house.
Well, that's likely due to the fact that he lived outdoors, but
Yeah.
the little, like, you know, how puppies like to nip when they're playing and stuff, but never aggressive. There's not a bad bone in that dog's body, and it's just mad to think, and this, I'm going off a tangent a little bit, but all those dogs at the land, like, not one of them are nasty considering what they've gone through.
No.
But honestly, he's just settled in so well. But I think it does help that Khabib is such a placid, laid-back dog that he's probably one of the better dogs to have a dog settle in with, isn't
Yeah.
he? And slowly we are seeing Rodney as well pick up some of Khabib's traits, and when we've tried to train him, a little bit of recall and stuff. Rodney, come! Who's a good boy?
Come. Good boy.
It's like he's always been here, if I'm honest. Like, he's really just settling in. He's got his own little routine, his own little spots to sleep in the house, and...
Having one dog you absolutely love and opening that door from work, you've had a long, hard, stressful day, you come home, you got one perfect dog saying hello and excited to see you, and then, you know, Rodney's right beside him, and all of a sudden you have two. It's out of this world.
Hello, you two. Hello. Hi. 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 What does Rodney mean to you?
Rodney, as you can imagine, has changed our lives for the better. He means the world to us. Like I said at the time, you know, a really close family member of mine died last year, and for a little dog from Koh Samui, 10,000 kilometres away from Wales, picked me back up and put a smile on my face. I can't thank the little guy enough. He's a bundle of joy. He's a bundle of hope, resilience. He's amazing.
You can get comfy anywhere.
To see him happy, to see such a big following on Instagram, be so tuned in and invested in him is just amazing. And I can't thank Jules enough, I can't thank Niall enough, I can't thank Samui Street Dogs enough. Like,
everyone involved.
everyone involved. Like,
I don't think people realise how amazing everyone behind the scenes. They just
what they do is just out of this world. Out of this world, and they inspire me.
Just specifically have to say thanks to Jules of Samui Street Dogs, because she's the one who spotted this little guy, and if it weren't for her, we wouldn't be sat here right now coaching him. Just
So thank you all, and stay tuned, follow us on Instagram, because the next 10-15 years is going to be one hell of a ride. Into my boy.
All the adventures to come.